I don't get this game, how it says that DeMarcus Lawrence is a speed rusher. He's obviously
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll push forward for about 4
big
to
ass
the
23.
23.
Fucking line.
Darryl Worley on
your
the
lineman got in the way.
We
Yeah,
think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
Nothing but open
coming
field.
up and making the
Most
big
is
time
fast
play.
enough. He'd have got all
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
They caught me at the end making subs.
1st down.
Didn't get back in place.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
1st down, San Francisco.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
Had to hit him like that.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
He's just a boy.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
He's just a boy.
49ers.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan.
I really don't.
Game going.
I don't know what happened to be
played.
I don't know what happened.
To 2nd and goal. At the
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Didn't even put a hand on it. It was fucking
touchdown.
I know, right? Didn't even reach out. Just kind of watched.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, 49ers 7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Someone get shut up.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh,
and they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Oh, fuck. Man, I forgot my other formation. Oh, well.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That was Nick Bosa, Defensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, shooting in to make the play.
I think they may have fixed the pass rush.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
3 fucking linemen.
As a passer,
and they all block the same guy.
To throw the ball downfield. How about this one?
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Am I right?
Yep.
Fucking mad.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll fire this. Got a man.
I knew it was that same fucking play. That's your go-to on third and anything.
To the end zone for a Cowboy
touchdown.
It's a specific read that I'm looking for. If it's not there, I throw it.
Digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That play as soon as I see your line.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Garoppolo to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Got it out.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott to throw this time. He'll fire deep downfield. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. This to Jarwin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
To Blake Jarwin.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Here's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
That's good.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Hold on your block. Second more, Darwin.
To the 13.
To Ezekiel Elliott.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
In on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
Why did he turn?
It's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Makes no fucking sense that he turned like that. I'm talking about Dak. Like, what was he doing?
Yeah, because that don't start me to line. I am a genuine loss.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Slam, slam, slam. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They'll run with Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
Almost got there before he got in.
Touchdown,
Really did.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott.
The one key is that Zeke always falls forward. That's what I always count on. Hey, what?
Touchdown.
Come on, man.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Greg did nothing, bro.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Greg's a nice guy, and you go and do stuff like that, dude.
And this will be a touchback.
Greg's a former Ram. We got a long history of shit in the night. A very long history of shit.
Garoppolo going to
that
bring
guy,
the Niners up here 1st
mama,
and 10 at their own
kids,
25-yard line.
Grandkids.
He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
If and they exist, fuck them.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Big.
Ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
Not
to George
whoever
Kittle.
the fuck that
One thing
corner
you're
was.
hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo.
Oh, why'd you run backwards?
Husky, it's Dante Pettis. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
I let him
2 yards.
I mean, it was a good read, but bad. Like the throw was.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
That counts as inside the 20.
Does it, though?
Yes. That's why I said it.
Does it?
Yes.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
He's brought down at the...
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
This is Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
He got hit sideways and gained 4 yards. What the fuck?
Your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That's the
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Oh, come on.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Get ready. Hey, kill. 56. Mike's 56. Man, I got you.
Prescott from the gun. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Elliott. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down.
Did you notice what he has?
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz.
You would think the 3 tackles for loss would have negated that somewhat, but, you know, it's cool. It's fine. It's whatever.
Blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch the run.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. 180.
Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis.
Motherfucker.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Oh, suck you, mother.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's going to take another shot here. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Garoppolo's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right?
I thought he was going to get that block, too.
Showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
It's a game.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Here we go. Like 20. That's what I do. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. What's the curl?
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel.
Who is that?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far.
Did you
This
see
one
him?
moves the chains.
49ers.
He's like running towards the ball but not looking. What the hell is happening?
Here we go. 180. Check, 55 for Mike. I'm coming.
On 1st down, Garoppolo looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And the 49er 1st down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Garoppolo again.
What the fuck
And
was that?
incomplete,
Ayuk?
A drop there in the middle
He did
third
not want
of
to
the
get hit,
field.
man.
He
That'll
really
bring up
did.
2nd down.
Well, coming into
was
this
like,
one, we
no.
expected that this offense would have trouble with this.
I got it. I don't got it.
Exactly the
I
way
don't
this
got
game
it.
has
Please
gone.
don't hit me.
Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another
Boy, that
incompletion.
Volca.
This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Suck your mouth out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He'll drop this down to Coleman.
Worley
They
just
get
sitting there
7
waiting
out of
instead
that,
of
so
playing
they're
the
left
ball.
with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Here we go.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
It's a party now. Mike 55.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost
That
the
was a
ball.
throw.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
That was a throw.
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble.
He got tired at the end there.
Touchdown by the
I'm so
Cowboys.
genuinely confused right now.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
It didn't even show
You're
it.
talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the
Show
defensive
it to
guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy.
Oh, are you talking about
Everybody
the
wants to
fumble?
get involved. and they got it done a second time.
Yeah, the replay, it didn't show it.
Good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by one more.
His arm was clear.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It's all good, though, because even with this loss, I still lead my division.
There you go.
Big shouts to Freak. Freak handled business.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
I had Kittle open.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they
Garoppolo
recovered.
had bad carry.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Go to 54, go to 54. Line. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job is to get more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. 57's Mike, Mike 57. You can't block me, Check 26, check 26. Check it back, check 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Yeah.
10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They'll give to Elliott. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Damn sure does. Yeah, had the first down and fell back behind the line.
Oh, my God.
This fucking game, dude.
Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein.
A 32-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always
oh, my God.
He's going to be taken down.
Who the fuck is that?
Should be the final play.
Javin White, bro. The bullshit part is that I was biting on the fake sweep, and I came all the way around and sacked him.
I saw. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk it.
He's 91 speed or 92 speed.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Completes it to the tight end.
All right, anyway, suck my dick.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I don't think Kittle feels that way.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Fuck.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate,
dude, your O-line has given up on you.
With this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey,
the only reason that ball was thrown like that was
guard is hurt.
No one wants to come out of the game. They don't want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Juan Williams made the tackle.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with the Lodge. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Brought down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
We better break it. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Austin on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right. No. 3 down. White. Back.
Now Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Fucking Woods was
That
just a
incompletion is
step
not a
faster.
surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's hit.
Garoppolo now. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Kittle, but okay.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And I can't even really be mad about it.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
18,
Dante Pettis. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers able to get this back to some measure of respectability.
Point is good.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Cowboys 48.
They said you're catching up on my
14.
side.
Robbie Gould
Some
to
measure
kick
of
off for San
respectability
Francisco.
being brought back
After
to
the
game.
touchdown,
I
it's
just
Robbie
looked
Gould
up at the
now
score.
kick it
What?
away.
What?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
That's a new line. I've never heard that.
25-yard
The
line.
game fucking is always fucking sneak dissing everyone.
Well, you know, I'm being patronized right now, but
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
On the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Bro.
Wasn't expecting quite this level of
success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play.
I think it.
But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play action passes as well.
The very first play, fucking just get straight down the middle.
Yeah, on a run blitz at that. Like that's what got me.
Yeah,
that wasn't a tone setter. What the fuck is?
56. Mike, 56.
There's very few blitzes that I trust to actually stop runs.
Now,
that
one
they just knock
was
you out of
supposed
your
to
gap.
plug all of the gaps.
But the problem is if one O lineman unplugs that gap, that's a whole fucking gap. Just free space. And that's pretty much what happened because that was a trap, so it let you go straight through on one side.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down.
So actually it was probably the perfect counter to the run blitz.
Ooh, this is a close game. 21-16. Shit.
Giants are winning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Daniel Jones, first 75-plus yard rusher for the Giants.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Just fucking sucks, bro.
They are. These motherfuckers ain't trying.
Why isn't it chewing clock?
I was gonna ask.
I said it. I'm pretty sure I said it. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Oh, apparently I don't have it on.
Smooth.
I'm pretty sure I said it. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe I reset it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you just not thinking about it, you hit it again.
Oh my god.
Really?
Greg Zerline on for the field goal.
I just double tapped the button so it would hurry up.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
nasty.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to 10.
Next week is a must-win for both me and Gunn. Specifically because we play each other. Whoever wins that pretty much wins the division. Unless, you know, well, I get Billy week 17 and he gets Mac. So, you know, provided they don't have another goddamn tie.
Mac's been figuring out the game a little bit.
Fucking Mac.
Dude, Garoppolo fumbled 3 times.
I know. Almost all back-to-back.
He fumbled 3 times and threw 3 interceptions. That was not his day.
At all. Like I said, I don't know what they changed, but I don't think he had any fumbles going into that. might have had like one.
On the one that I got to you with,
and I still argue
Lawrence,
one of those wasn't a fumble.
Strip. Oh look, DeMarcus Lawrence is finally 90 overall.
Been sacked 27 times. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not broken up about it because that was circled on my calendar as a loss. So